All right. What is up, my fellow streamers? What is up? Welcome to the second episode. Just giving y'all warning, I'm losing my voice. Woke up like this. So bear with me. We're gonna work through it. Hopefully it's not too bad on your end. But I figured to make it a little bit more, I don't know, interesting. We can have a little bit of music. Let me know if you know if this is too loud or does it sound good on your end. Hope everybody's having a blessed morning. And what's up, my fellow screamers? Let's get started. I got my Pennywise cup. I'm ready to talk about some Scream. How about y'all? Damn, I sound horrible. I am so sorry, people. Okay, Amber. Yeah, I see that. I'll address that here in just a little bit. Let's get some people trickling in here, and we will address that. I know my voice, it's crazy. It's crazy. I tried to warn everybody before we got started. I almost was gonna like postpone it, but I'm tired of postponing stuff. I know things happen, but I don't feel bad. I just lost my voice. I don't know what's up. I have no idea. Let's see who's in the chat right now. Kyle, get it up, baby. That's right, get it up. Nanette, I'm ready. I'm ready too. Is the music too loud, or do I need to turn it up, or is it too low? Let me know. Let me know. Or do y'all even like music? Do you want me to just keep the music off? I just figured it'd be a good addition to the stream. Good morning. Kyle, what happened, Destin? I don't know, man. I just woke up like this. It's crazy. I know it's going to be kind of cringe a little bit. Just bear with me. Hopefully we can go the whole 2 hours. If not, we'll see how it goes. Let's just keep moving. Jacqueline, good morning. Welcome. Episode 2. Want some Scream with your coffee? Good morning, everybody. Let's see who else is here. Jen's in the house. Good morning, Jen. Welcome. Like I said, I don't know if you heard me at the beginning, but I've lost my voice. So just bear with me. Music is awesome. Okay, good. Jen, Destin, you were starting to sound like Craven. What is with the sunglasses again? You want the sunglasses off, or do y'all want the sunglasses on? I kind of like it, but I can definitely take them off. Yeah. Craven was going through some vocal stuff too, but me, I've gotten plenty of rest. I'm not sick. I feel fine. I felt my throat a little bit sore yesterday. Took some Chloraseptic before I went to bed, and then I just woke up. And as soon as I started talking, I was like, "Whoa!" Kind of surprise to me. Kyle, have red right hand playing on loop. Oh yeah. I gotta add that. I don't have that at the moment, but yeah, that would be awesome. Might be copyright. might get it. I'm trying not to get anything that can demonetize me at this time. Honestly, if you've been a part of the other streams, what you have, it's been a big struggle with YouTube lately with that demonetization. Who else is here? Y'all saying hello to each other. Okay. All right. I get a couple people saying take the glasses off. Okay, let's do it. We'll start it off this way. All right. So what is up in everybody's life today? Today we're getting more of behind the scenes shots of Scream, where Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are hanging out and walking from it looks like maybe an apartment complex or a building of some sort. So I wonder if it makes me wonder if they're going to be maybe they're living together in New York, And maybe Tara's friends are living on campus somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ah, it's it's a struggle over here. I'll try to mute it every time if I need to cough or try to clear my throat. Jen, Chloroseptic is dangerous. As a singer, I was taught that you should not use it because it numbs the throat and makes you think you can use your voice more than you should. Oh, okay. I just always looked at Chloroseptic as like liquid cough drops. No, I don't know, but I just grabbed whatever was in my cabinet. But good to know. Thanks for letting me know that. I should stay away from it, huh? Nanette, yes, I know that it's pretty hot outside, but maybe you should drink something hot like coffee. I got that right here with my little Pennywise cup. Like when it heats up, and you put coffee in it. It's actually pitch black, but whenever you put coffee in it, it like reveals his face. It's pretty cool. Maybe I need some chamomile tea or something. um, Kyle, any updates on Jamie Kennedy's stream? No, he's really busy right now. He's still he's got a few more of conventions, so I'm in contact with him and his I think it's his girlfriend. It's his assistant, but I think it's his girlfriend as well. So they're gonna let me know whenever they got some free time in their schedule. He's pretty busy right now. I think all the way. I mean, he's got he's got Monster Mania coming up. I mean, he's pretty busy all the way up to October, but I hope I can get him on before then. So fingers crossed. Use honey. Yeah, some honey and some chamomile tea like that. That's usually my go-to. Maybe that's what I should be drinking on instead of coffee, right? Jacqueline, throat coat tea. Yeah, it is. Oh. I can't either, Kyle. I'm ready for it. I'm working on a couple other interviews as well, so be looking out for that. So yeah, I'm constantly trying to get these interviews booked, but people are busy. I understand, and no one's been like completely like against doing interviews so far. Kane Hodder, his assistant, was a maybe, so hopefully I can get Kane Hodder on here soon too. So we'll see about that. So yeah, I'm constantly reaching out, constantly trying to get something booked. Nanette, I have a Nightmare Before Christmas mug, like your Pennywise mug. Does it reveal also whenever like you put the hot liquid in it and it like reveals a picture? Yeah, those are pretty cool. I like those. Even though that like I know they're like dishwasher safe, but like they do start peeling off in the dishwasher for sure. Just little spots, not too bad. I've had it for a while too. So man, I want to, but I want to make sure I have them booked first. Jamie's already said yes, so it's just finding that time. Everybody else we're back and forth trying to negotiate something or find a good time. Lance Henriksen, which I hung out with him at Texas Frightmare. His assistant has actually emailed me back and said that they were going to let me know as well that Lance does, remember our us hanging out and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully that can come about pretty soon. So yeah, sometimes it takes a minute for them to respond back, but 9 times out of 10 they usually do. Oh, you have the Pennywise mug as well on the net. That's awesome. Look who's in the house. The Godfather of Woodsboro, Craven Something Scary. Hey, Destin. Good morning, bro. Dude, you sound like I did a week ago. Don't push it, man. I know. I hope I hope my voice is cleared up for our big stream on Saturday, right? What we got going on. So yeah, I don't feel bad. I just woke up like this. Like it just I woke up and I went to the bathroom and I was like looking at myself in the mirror and as soon as I started speaking, I was like, whoa, my voice feels and sounds different. So I don't feel bad. It's just my voice. It's just my voice. I guess it's too much screaming, right? Uh, being on these scream streams, too much screaming on the stream. But man, I'm glad you're here, Craven. Man, I hope you're having a great morning. Uh, this is the second episode of I Want Some Scream in Your Coffee. So yeah, welcome, brother. Um, oh, okay, Nanette, it does reveal the big picture on the mug. All right, cool, cool. Jacqueline, yeah, damn, that's really cool about Jamie. Yeah, it is. It is. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be a very interesting stream because I have a lot to ask him that I didn't have the time to ask him at Texas Frightmare. So I'm gonna make a list and I'm gonna check it twice and I'm gonna make sure that I'm ready for that stream. Because I mean that's one of our OGs. Uh, Craven's in the house, yeah. Oh, man, it is a bittersweet time right now. Let's talk about some Scream. We got about 10 people here in the chat. Maybe some other people will trickle in. Um, Also, I want to say before we get started, like I'm trying to come up with a name, kind of like what Craven's got with his Craven Nights. I was thinking like, I might put a poll up on the next stream or something like that. But like something like Screamers or Scream Team or something like that. Y'all let me know what y'all want to be called. But I do want to start something, and yeah, let's scream from the mountaintops and make sure that Radio Silence and Paramount hears our needs and wants for the franchise because this is crazy. I mean, I mentioned it yesterday on the stream that Matthew Lillard and Jamie Kennedy and David Arquette has all spoken out about how they support Nev Campbell and her decision, but that kind of makes me feel not too hopeful that Matthew Lillard's going to be in Scream 6. We might get him in the future. I don't know. We could be surprised. They could still squeeze him in at the end or something. But it's just with him, if you're getting invited back to a project, I think that's the last thing you want to do is get on their bad side. He could still support Nev and let her know. But as far as putting something out publicly, I don't think he would want to take that risk. So I still got my fingers crossed. We get some Stu action, but I'm I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all think we still might get Stu in 6, or you think he might be, more prone to come back in 7? Nanette, I've not had my 2 mugs long. They were Christmas present. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I think mine were, I got mine like around Halloween a few years ago. What's that? Spirit Halloween store that comes around every year. Yeah, they always got some really cool mugs. I always try to get 1 or 2 a year. Kyle, you think we should be called the Stationaries? Okay, maybe that's working. How do y'all feel about that? Let's see here. Destination Station, where did you purchase the Scream 1996 poster on your wall? It's awesome. Amazon. Got it from Amazon. Yeah, I like simplicity in my posters. I don't like a whole lot going on. I know, I like the original type posters, like Halloween 2018 with just Michael on the front with it's kind of like a gray color tone to it, and he's just looking down. That's actually right here next to me. And I just like the original posters. Not a whole lot of stuff going on. Like for example, like the Avenger posters with like every character on the poster. I'm not a big fan of those. I'm more of a I don't know. Maybe that makes me Maybe that makes me lame. I don't know. But yeah, just sometimes I'm like, just too much going on a poster. It just needs to be simple, needs to be the original, and that's it. That's it. I even like the Halloween Kills poster, even though those got that movie's got mixed reviews. Um, I still like the poster. Got like some figurines of it too, like over here. Hold on, I'm trying to point at it. Right, right there. Yeah, and I got a vinyl over there too for Halloween Kills. That's pretty dope. Um, oh wow, Cal. My female Chihuahua is named after star on Lost Boys. That's awesome. Lost Boys is amazing. Like if y'all have not seen the Lost Boys, it's the poster right over here behind me, right there. Highly, highly one of, if not the best vampire movie, in my opinion. I love that movie, and I've always wanted them to do it justice, bring it back. Let's get a remake going, and something, like something that's going to be respectful to the source material, because you pretty much got most of the cast still alive. You still do something with it. They don't have to be like a part of the story, but they could have cameos, they could have moments in it, or that if they do a reboot or a remake or something like that. Like, I mean, you could do a reboot and it be a sequel, but it be a totally different vampire group, but it just be connected, or we just mention, the event of the first movie. It's just like, if you like the Goonies, it's like a vampire horror movie of the Goonies. That's how I've always looked at it. It's always been a fun watch. Yeah, and I grew up watching the Coreys, like Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. Corey Haim, rest in peace. It's awful, but yeah, they always had some good stuff back in the day. Let's see. But that's awesome that your Chihuahua is named after Star. I had a cousin that used to live with me. We used to roommate together, and he had a Chihuahua. And man, that dog would just bark and bark and bark, and it would act so aggressive, but it would never bite you. It would never attack. It would look so mean, but it would never act. It was all bark and no bite. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So Kyle, you're a fan of Lost Boys too, huh? That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll talk about some Lost Boys. They've been trying to get a project off the ground with it for a while now. Jen, I can say for another hour or so, I have to get ready for an appointment this afternoon. I'm getting the results. Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that. I hope it's all great. I hope the results are good in your favor. I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers, and yeah, everyone keep Jen in your thoughts and prayer. I hope that turns out well. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. Stay as long as you can. I know my voice isn't helping the stream, but we're gonna work through this. I'm gonna try to make it like a Monday through Friday show. Same time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Do a stream for at least an hour or two. I'm gonna try to go from 10 to 12 every morning. So yeah, start our days off right? Nanette, I do know about the store we have on here that usually have it besides Barnes & Noble. But yeah, I'm sure Barnes & Noble has some too, or like a Books A Million or whatever you have around you. A lot of times, like Walmart and Target, they'll carry them around the holidays, around Halloween season. Barnes & Noble, yeah, I have one somewhat close. It's probably about 30 minutes away, but yeah. The Spirit Halloween store, opens up right down the street. So yeah, that was my first time ever even being noticed. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but like around Halloween, I was in there shopping, looking at all the cool new stuff, and someone came up to me, and I was just like, oh wow, like it was kind of one of those like, wow, you watch my stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Barnes & Noble. I wonder if it would be more expensive at Barnes & Noble, because, they can be pricey at times, unless you find something on sale. Kyle, what do you think about Johnny Depp and Beetlejuice 2? Is that confirmed? I know that uh, Tim Burton has talked about that he would like Johnny Depp to be a part of Beetlejuice 2, which was Johnny Depp going to play Beetlejuice? That's what I'm assuming, because obviously I think Tim Burton's like supporting him in this whole situation, which is over now. But hopefully he can get his career back. I don't think anyone needs to lose their career. I think it's too easy for actors to lose their big projects in their career. If they, it's especially off of just like accusations, if there's like actual like evidence for stuff. But in the court of law, they always say that you're innocent until proven guilty, but really that's the total opposite. It's really, if someone makes an accusation towards you, it's really you're guilty until proven innocent. It's the exact opposite, because that's how society looks at you. That's how your job or anything that you're doing is going to view you until the court is over. And even after the court's over, it's kind of like you got that sting on you. Some people, just because you're associated with that situation, they don't want to touch you. But at least Tim Burton is backing Johnny Depp. And I think it'd be a good addition for Beetlejuice 2, if that's really on the tables. I don't know if Tim Burton was just talking about it or if he's serious about it, because I want Michael Keaton to come back too. I mean, Michael Keaton is Beetlejuice, but yeah, that's how it is. It sucks. Anyone can make an accusation or press charges on anyone. You could go out and just lie on someone and say, hey, that person threatened to whatever. And it's up to you to prove yourself you did not do that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, praying for good results. Yeah, me too, Craven. Jen, we're praying for you. I hope everything works out well. Nanette, I think Matthew Lillard coming out for Neb may upset the big heads, but I'm glad he is standing by her. I am too. I mean, I completely, support Nev Campbell as well. So I'm glad Matthew Lillard's doing it. I think that us being hopeful for him to be in 6 is the hope for it is like diminishing a little bit with me, because that's not something that you publicly say if you are just now getting asked to return to a project. You don't want to rock the boat, even though it's the right thing for him to do. I agree with him. It's just, it's kind of like a lucky to be there moment for him, because he wants to come back as Stu. He believes in it. And we all want him to be there. So, it's just, I don't know. They could still, at this point, with all the backlash, they could still make Nev Campbell an offer tomorrow and still get her squeezed in for a cameo, something. But I think she's proven a point, and I think it needs to be proven. She needs to draw that line, and she needs to stand by her word. We need to, as fans, need to stand by her as well. She deserves more than what she's given. Let's see, where was I in the chat? Kyle, that's exactly how Star is. Cool dog. She's laid back for the most part, but she barks her head off at strangers but won't bite. I got some Yorkies like that, Kyle. Like, I mean, if it hears anything, a car drive by, if somebody's walking down the sidewalk, they are just bark, and then they'll run out back and just bark, run up and down the fence line. I mean, just all bark and no bite. Yeah. So I know how it is. I have 2 Yorkies over here. Nanette, Lost Boys is my favorite vampire movie, and unlike most people, I like vampire movies. I do too. I feel like it's time to bring vampire movies back. Old school vampire horror, not Twilight, not as much as I'm a fan of Kevin Williamson's writing and stuff. Vampire Diaries just never never interest me. The originals never interest me. Um, I just want something that's, it's just vampires among us, and that's it. And just make a cool story and make them, predators, make them vicious, make them manipulative. That's just make them cool again, make them fun for the cinema. So like, yeah, we don't get enough vampire movies. There is a really cool vampire movie, and it's kind of found footage, but it's a good found footage movie. It's not like too much shaky cam, like it's not too much shaky cam like Blair Witch Project and stuff like that. But it's called Afflicted. Afflicted is a really good vampire movie. If you have not checked that out, check it out. I always said that movie deserves more attention. For like recent vampire horror, Afflicted was a really fun watch. Check that movie out if you haven't seen it. Jen had a 6-pound Chihuahua who had a bark like a big dog, and when he stood on his hind legs, it looked like he had 3 legs. Down. That's funny. Yeah, Chihuahuas, they think they're like 10 feet tall. They think they're King Kong, don't they? At least that was my experience with roommating with my cousin. Like, I was like, man, this dog thinks he's something. But I guess that's all little dogs almost, even my Chihuahuas get like that. At least one of them. One of my Chihuahuas thinks he's a big dog and he's ferocious, I'm just like, sit down. Let's see here. Where was I on the chat? I kind of jumped a little bit. Kyle, no Michael Keaton will return from Beetlejuice, he said. Johnny Depp will play another character. Apparently the plot so far is Beetlejuice is down in the dumps. At least I heard that somewhere. Okay. Plot so far is Beetlejuice down in the dumps. At least I heard that. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Because so Johnny Depp will be like just a new main character, and maybe they can get what's her name from Stranger Things. Her name's slipping my mind right now. Remind me of her name in the chat. But yeah, that'd be cool if like they were like a couple in the movie. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I mean, they've been talking about making a Beetlejuice movie. It's in production. They're starting on a script, and then you don't hear anything for a while, and then you hear something again, and it's just like, I don't get my hopes up. Anytime I hear anything about a Beetlejuice 2, I don't get my hopes up. Not anymore. So yeah. Nanette, I ordered groceries from Walmart and it just delivered, so I'll be back. Right? Yeah, take your time. Go get your groceries. Yeah. Kyle, years ago, Chris Tucker was originally attached to Beetlejuice 2, but I think that fell. Wow, that's the first I've heard of that. Chris Tucker? That's another thing is like Chris Tucker should be in more things. And he's just taking so much time off. He still does some stand-up comedy. But he just doesn't do enough stuff anymore. It's crazy. I would like to see a lot more of him, but if you really look at it, like Chris Tucker isn't the same Chris Tucker that we know from Friday or Money Talks or Rush Hour. It just doesn't seem like Chris Tucker is Chris Tucker these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the guy. There's certain things that he does not want to be associated with. I've seen some of his stand up where he's like, every time he goes through the airport and somebody's like patting him down, he's like, hey man, you gonna do another Friday? And he's just like, hell no. Ice Cube didn't pay me for the first one. So I mean, and I've heard that before, that like Ice Cube doesn't really pay his actors enough, especially, the first one was like an independent movie. It was New Line Cinema. It was great. And then I guess like he just didn't, give enough money to, for the sequels. And those movies made bank, and everybody's wanted, another Friday movie, The Last Friday or Another Friday, a reboot of it. But with, certain people passing away, and I think it's just been too long. I think you should just leave it be. Leave it be. 3 movies. Just leave it where it's at. Um, oh, Craven said, got to run for a meeting. Have a great day. Talk to you tonight. Oh, yeah. Craven, yeah. Have a good night. Yeah. Me and Craven, we're meeting up later on a stream. So hopefully we can catch up later, buddy. Thanks for coming by and supporting the stream. Let's see here. Get it up. Caleb's in the house. Hi, everyone. What's up, Caleb? Welcome to episode 2 of Want Some Scream with Your Coffee. I'm losing my voice today, or I've lost my voice, so bear with me. I'm not sure if we're going to go the whole 2 hours. We'll just see how it goes. But we'll at least get an hour under our belt and see how it goes. Maybe I need to let my voice, rest for today. I don't feel horrible. I just sound like dog shit. So yeah, guys. Okay, so here's my thing. This is what I want to talk about. Let all roads lead back to Woodsboro, right? So we're going to talk about Scream, Halloween, and everything in between. What do you want? Okay, if Stu does not return, I'm on the Stu train. If Stu does not return, what motive can this be for this new outcome of Scream 6? Where could they be going with this? Do you want them to go bigger and larger, like as a scope, like a cult of ghost faces? It might not be a cult of Stu, but it might be just still a cult of ghost faces worldwide or nationwide, and being more in the public eye instead of it being more secluded in one town or anything like that, or just New York or a campus. How do you and I just want the motive to make sense. I don't want the motive to be an afterthought or something that's not, that doesn't get you excited, like when Scream 1996 came out, when Billy explained his motive, it made sense. It was like, oh, like that's dark, we see why. But when Richie and Amber in Scream 5 gave their motive, it was kind of like, that's it. Like we're just going to go down that rabbit hole again. So where are we leading to? I honestly, I want to see more characters from the past come back. With the absence of Neve Campbell, with the absence of David Arquette, the heart seems like it's ripped out of the franchise. So bring back as many past surviving characters as possible. Let us get attached to them, because you got to keep us occupied. You got to make us care about some of the cast from the past. Because not all the old school fans resonate with the new cast, and that's just how it's going to go. We might like one or two or something like that, but it might not be our thing. So you need something for the old audience, and you need something for the new audience. So bringing back as many surviving cast from the past would help this next movie out tremendously. And don't just bring them back for one scene just to kill them off. Let them breathe a little bit, maybe survive this one. But I guess, do you want it to be just all centered around these Carpenter sisters as far as the motive goes, if we go more in the backstory of that? Or do you want it to be something from the past? Do you want the motive of Ghostface or two or three Ghostface having like a connection to the past? We can do both. I feel like, with us having 2 or 3 ghost faces, who's to say that one, they're on a subreddit and one killer finds the other killer and they have a connection. Oh, you're doing this because of this? Well, I'm doing this because of what happened to one of my family members back in the day. So then they get together, I don't want it to be just like, oh, we just want to be famous. Let's don't do that again. I'm just tired of that. I feel like it's cheap writing. I need something to get them juices flowing. I need something to get my imagination going, you know, like uh, it can't be just, and I don't want it to just be kids. Okay. I want it to be, you know, people that can do some damn damage. If this is going to be the most brutal ghost face of them all, then give us a dark, demented killer. Have somebody that we and have it surprising. And don't have it in the marketing material. Don't have it in the trailers. Don't have it to where we can break it down and figure it out before we even see the movie. Have it. Less is more at this point. We're already going to go see it, but you know, but when there's that switch, you know, when there's that switch of, oh my God, it's this guy or it's this girl, and they are dark and demented and just a totally different person when they do that switch. You know, I felt like Richie almost reached there, but he didn't. I almost felt like when Richie became the killer, like we liked him all the way through. Great character, great addition to the Scream movie. But whenever he switched to the killer, he didn't scare me. He didn't, you know how like the look that Billy Loomis had when he was explaining his motive to Sydney? Richie did not give me that feel. Neither did Amber. It was just kind of like, it was like goofy crazy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't dark and evil. I need to see some evil behind those eyes. How do y'all feel about that? What do y'all want to see? Kyle, I hope Ross Lynch is in it and is one of the killers. I wish they would announce him already. He was leaked a while back along with Justin for 13 Reasons Why. He's a good actor too. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm assuming we're about to get a lot of news about Scream. They need a follow-up, right? After that Nev Campbell bomb. Can I say that on a stream? Is that the wrong word to use? Are we allowed to use that word, bomb? I don't know. Might get demonetized again. But yeah, we need something to bring us out of this rut. We need something to really, really bring us out of that rut, because it's crazy. I really think that they dropped the ball in that, which you can't predict anything that's going to happen or who's going to leak what. But when Nev Campbell has nothing to lose, so she went ahead and leaked it. And so now the cat's out the bag. But it would have been so much better if Kirby was announced after we heard that, because I think that would get us back hyped again. But we got the Kirby news before we got the Nev news. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But yeah, those would be great additions to the movie, man. I know you've mentioned them before in the streams, and I need to check out their work. I need to see what their acting style. And I guess I need to watch the shows, right? I haven't really remember checking out 13 Reasons Why like a long time ago when it first came out, but I didn't stick with it. Let's see here. Also, everybody, if you haven't hit that like button, please do that. It helps out this stream a lot. It helps it get noticed. Because I'm going to start doing this Monday through Friday. Try to do it every day unless, you know, life happens. I will let you know in advance if I'm not having it that morning. But that's going to be the regular Monday through Friday episodes. Want some Scream with your coffee. Start your day off right with me. Y'all start my day off right. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Hopefully I'll get my voice back very, very soon. I promised somebody in the chat, and I don't know if she's still in here. Amber, are you still in here? Let me know. I'll talk about your thing real quick. There is a GoFundMe for Monster Mania for a group of Cravenites, pretty much, and they're also viewers on my channel. They do have a GoFundMe. I'm going to put it in the chat. And they're trying to raise enough money to go to Monster Mania. So I promised Amber that I would put it in the chat and promote it. So here you go. If anybody wants to pitch in and help them get to Monster Mania and see their favorite Screamcast and everything, The link is right there. Let me know if you get it. So yeah. I don't know if Amber's still here, but I promised her I'd do it. So here we go. So yeah, any help helps, right? Yeah, hit that like button, please. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And do y'all want this Monday through Friday? Does this work for y'all? Is this time a good time for y'all, or should I do it later in the day? Because as far as like analytics go and stuff, it looks like this is the time that most of my viewers are checking my channel out. So I figured this would be the best time to do it. So yeah, I did do something similar in the past called What's Brewing. And it was movies and games. That was before I kind of changed my channel over to like Scream and Halloween and slashers, Nightmare on Elm Street, you know. But yeah, it's kind of similar to that. It's just instead of you want some cream with your coffee, you want some scream with your coffee. That's not too cheesy, right? Denisha's in the house. What's up, Denisha? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you heard. Pretty sure you heard me, but yeah, I lost my voice. So yeah, just bear with me. We're gonna push through it. We're gonna make it. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for me too. Yeah, this is therapeutic. I'm so glad you are here. Caleb Jenkins, what do you think about Stu coming back as Devil, Ghostface, and Scream stuff? Are you talking about like the mask, using that Devil, Ghostface mask? I like it. It's similar to, it kind of reminds me of that Scream Queen show. It came out with Emma Roberts. Oh, let me get a drink of coffee. I don't want it for the entire movie. I'm not gonna lie. I can accept it for a scene. Like I talked about yesterday, like if there's like this, if Stab is like a new big event in New York City, and there's like a parade or a party or some type of event, convention, whatever it is, going on at the same time of the new Stab movie coming out. Because if I was the writer, if I was Guy and I was the writer for Scream 6, and the whole idea of Scream dropping the number and all that kind of stuff is the killers are making a requel. That's what Mindy said. The killers are making a requel here. So, all right, just stay with me. I'm going to touch on this. All right, Caleb. So if they're making a requel, and Richie and Amber's idea was, you know, to make their own Stab movie and get rid of all the other sequels because they all suck balls. That's what they said. I'm quoting them. Maybe what they did was successful. Maybe the studio that was over behind Stab said, oh, we got to make another Stab movie based off what just happened in Woodsboro. And we see the new Stab movie going into production. We see billboards and we see pictures on the side of buses, and you know, we see the theater where they're about to have like the showing of it. Like it's been being filmed in the meantime between Scream 5 and Scream 6. And then there's also this festival that's going on, you know, or a party or something, because Stab is the new hype now. And this is retconning the rest of the Stab movies. Like they've got rid of all the bad sequels, and this is a direct sequel to the first Stab movie. And they're keeping with that requel, you know, idea. And if there's a parade or an event or something going on, a party, and we have the Devil Ghostface mask, and we have that chrome mask, we have all these different versions, like the Scarecrow Ghostface mask or outfit, and we have all these different versions of Ghostface, and we don't know who's actually Ghostface at this event because there's so many people dressed up as different versions of Ghostface. And so us as the audience, it keeps us on the edge of our seat. You know, I kind of think about, I said yesterday on the stream that I Know What You Did Last Summer with Sarah Michelle Gellar with that parade going on. She was trying to make it to that parade. And there's a lot of people in the Slicker outfit. So you didn't know which one was the actual Slicker, who was the killer, you know? Something like that, but with Stab and with Scream, with the Ghostface, have just different versions, and maybe have the Devil Ghostface actually do a killing. Like we get a different we just get for a scene. You know what I'm saying? Like we just get a scene with it. But I'm a I'm a traditionalist. Like that the original mask, the original outfit is always needs to be the main outfit for the film. But yeah, great question, Caleb. I like the idea. Let me know what you think about that idea I just came up with. Let's keep going. Kayla also says, I think Paramount should have gave Nev what she deserved because basically she made this franchise so amazing the way it is. Yeah, she did, and they need to respect that. You know, she's one of the greatest female heroine actors in cinema history, in my opinion. You know, I watched this documentary yesterday over A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's on Netflix. It's called what the Movies That Made Us. There's like 3 seasons of it, but one of the episodes is A Nightmare on Elm Street. And it's got all the cast and it's all the struggles of like, you know, like how they got the movie made and how Freddy, you know, New Line Cinema was the house that Freddy built. And then I watched the Alien one with Sigourney Weaver and how like she wanted to portray Ripley in a different way. Didn't want to be scared. Didn't want to be this frightened person, you know, this frightened girl. She wanted to break that trope in Hollywood and be this, you know, heroine actress that like kicks ass and gets the job done. And they went through a bunch of clips of actresses playing similar roles, you know, and I thought it was a disservice that I was thinking through that whole thing. I was like, they better show Sidney Prescott. They better show Neve Campbell, you know, because that's one of the survivors. That's one of the best final girls ever in cinema, ever. And they did not even show her. And that kind of, you know, I like the episode, I liked everything, but you know, I'm sure it wasn't intentional. It definitely should have been mentioned. Let me know if you've seen that. What movies? I mean, the movies that made us. Really interesting. I'm gonna watch more episodes, but Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Alien was really good. Really good. They got others on there too. But yeah, it's a big disservice. Big disservice because Paramount, you know, Scream 6, here it is. It's a make or break sequel because what's scary about it is if this movie is very successful and it is well received, without Neve Campbell, that's scary, y'all, because that means that they can make a Scream movie without Neve, and they know that. So they're going to do another one without Neve. They're going to be like, oh, we're not going to waste our money over there on her. We're going to put it elsewhere. And that's what frightens me. So, but also I don't want the movie to fail. So it's like I'm struggling with this, you know, a little bit. And you know, we got fans out there that's already boycotting it. They're already saying, oh, we're not even going to watch it. And they might even like it, but online they're going to express that they don't like it. So it might come off at that it's not well received just because Neve Campbell's not in it. So have an open mind. Let's see what they can do. I'm not going to hate on the movie before it comes out because it's not Radio Silence's. This is their project, but it's Paramount. It's Paramount and Spyglass that's not writing the check. So, you know, it doesn't mean that the movie's going to be horrible. It would just be better if Neve was in it. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Caleb. Oh, welcome. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Want some Scream with your coffee? Talk Scream, Halloween, and everything in between. Every morning. Yeah. Jacqueline, I really like Scream Queens. It was so over the top. It was over the top, Jackie. I liked it for what it was too. I felt like it was a little bit too tongue-in-cheek. It kind of took me out of it. I just remember like one scene where like some dude got his arms cut off and like blood was spraying like it was an Evil Dead movie and he was just screaming in the street. I was like, okay, all right. But yeah, I like the idea. The cast was good. I heard, what was it, like maybe maybe less than 6 months ago, I heard rumblings about they were thinking about bringing it back. I don't know if it was with a new cast or just continuing what they were doing. So yeah. Um, uh, necessary. Hey, sorry, I am and out of here. Nate played hooky today, so we're gonna play the quarry again. Oh, great game, yeah. Amber, I did put the link to the GoFundMe in the chat. So yeah, if you want to say anything about it before you head out and play the quarry, it's kind of hard for me to get away from that game too. I just started it. If y'all haven't played the quarry, it's got David Arquette, Lance Henriksen, Ted Raimi, Lynn Shay, a bunch of, they use like real actors to play in these games, and it's a big horror game. I'm not too far into it. I'm only on chapter 2, but it's like a butterfly effect. It's kind of like that Until Dawn game that Supermassive Games put out. Really fun. Excuse me. Trying to clear my throat and not kill your eardrums. But yeah, I reached out to Supermassive Games, and they were nice enough to give me a free code for the PS5. So I started it last night. I'm gonna play some more tonight, and I'll have a review up on my channel soon. So yeah, and they gave me like the Ultimate Edition too, like the more expensive PS5 version. So very much appreciative of that. So yeah, I was really wanting to play it. So I woke up to a good email yesterday. So yeah. But yeah, Scream Queens, yeah. A lot of people were big fans of the show. What if the title of the next film was Ghostface with a 6 as an A? Maybe. Maybe. I still think that Scream is part of the marketing. It's kind of like calling Halloween, Michael Myers, or The Shape or something like that. I think Halloween resonates more. I think that's better for marketing. Doesn't confuse people. They might think it's like a spin-off or something like that. So yeah, maybe. I did see something that like, and I hope they do not go with this, but I heard Scream 666, and I'm like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Just call it Scream the sequel or the requel or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I wonder if they even have a name, or if there's still just a working title, because like they might not even have a name picked out yet, So now I'm back. I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Jackie, definitely not boycotting Scream 6, but the Nev news isn't saying. I know. See, you got to be positive, because us Scream fans, obviously we want another Scream movie. And a lot of us are also fans of the Scream TV series. It didn't even have the original mask in it, except for season 3, which wasn't even the best. But it was great. And they didn't have any of the original cast, and they did a pretty good story, which it works because it's a series. It's not part of the main films. But, be hopeful. Don't wish this movie to suck. We want it to be successful, but we also want Nev back. So just voice your opinion, but also support this movie and quit hating on Radio Silence and all that. Because, at the end of the day, it is a business. It's a property, and they're in the business to make money. So yeah, don't just hate Scream 6 and boycott it because Nev Campbell's not going to be in it. That's not helping anybody here. I know you want Nev to come back, but the only thing that can spread right now is hate for the film, and that can hurt it in the box office, because we already got a bunch of people that's already on board. They're already gonna, it might surprise us and be really great, but we got some fans out there that's already choosing to hate the movie just because Nev's not in it. But it is very upsetting she's not. Okay, we just got to be mature about this, and we got to be hopeful that Paramount and Spyglass hears our concerns, hears Nev Campbell's concerns, and they bring her back. Respect her character. And I'm cooking a pizza. Oh, nice. Yeah, I want some pizza. sounds good. Who else eats pizza for breakfast? I don't know what time it is there, but you know, like I've had roommates back at college. I had roommates that like would eat pizza for breakfast. Like they'd wake up and they'd eat like cold pizza. They wouldn't even heat it up. It's crazy. Um, Jackie, haha, I know exactly the scene you're talking about. I had heard that they were possibly bringing it back. I'd be down for that. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know if Bloody Disgusting put the article out, or Joe Blow, or who. But I do remember reading something recently about that they were considering rebooting it or continuing it or something. But yeah, that scene, I remember, I think that was the scene that I checked it out at. Was that season 1 or season 2? How many seasons were there? Um, it was really cool to see Jamie Lee Curtis and Emma Roberts in it. It was really cool. Wasn't Ariana Grande in one of the seasons or something? I can't remember. Kyle, how's the gameplay of the Quarry? Is it worth the price? Could you explain the synopsis? You know, it is. I would recommend it from what I've seen. I have not. I'm only on chapter 2, like I said, so I don't want to say yes or no so far. But I am a fan of Supermassive games. I was a fan of Until Dawn. It had Hayden Panettiere in Until Dawn. Check that game out if you haven't played it. It's probably pretty cheap now because it's been out some years. But they make these games that's like, if you remember those games that like Telltale's, like The Walking Dead and the Wolf Among Us games, it's kind of like artsy, they're cartoonish, but you walk around, you interact with people, you gotta pick dialogues, you gotta make choices, which way to go, what you should do, and it kind of overall affects the outcome of the story or the direction you go in the story. Or if you make a wrong decision or even a right decision, it could kill you, the character you're playing, or you could be killing one of the other cast members. It all depends. And they say there's like 158 different outcomes, different endings. So there's a lot of replayability to it. So every time you play this game and you pick different avenues, you're going to have a different experience, different story beats, different endings, all that stuff. But it's kind of like those Telltale games, except it's with great graphics. It looks like almost identical. There's a couple moments that does take me out that I'm like, okay, they could have touched that part up, but it's a video game. They look really good. Video games have evolved tremendously, and the Quarry is like, the synopsis of it is like a group of camp counselors are, I think it's like the last day, because at the beginning, from where I'm at, it looks like they're saying goodbye to all the campers, and they're getting ready to pack up and leave, and the vehicle is broke down. David Arquette is like the what am I trying to say? Like he's like the wildlife guy. He looks like I don't know. He's like in charge of the camp, and and he's trying to get them home, but it seems like he's got some secrets. Like he knows something that we don't, and our characters don't. And you jump around from different characters in the game. You might play as this character for a minute, and you jump around over here. Or if you get this character killed, you're going to jump to another character, and you're going to be wondering, like, what decision did I make that Butterfly affected and went to that, you know? So you'll want to replay those moments. But yeah, they're just stuck at camp, and I don't really know where the story is going. I just know that like the trailer and stuff says, you know, it's hunting season. So I think there's some type of supernatural force going on, maybe a slasher force going on, maybe both. That was kind of like how Until Dawn was a little bit. It was kind of like slasher and supernatural. So it might be a lot involved. So yeah, so far, yes, it's worth it. It's worth the price. If you're a horror fan, if you're a slasher fan, get it. If you're not even a big video game person, get it, because it's like watching a movie. It's like you're playing a movie and you're picking interactions and creating the outcome. So yeah, check it out. Check it out if you're a horror fan. I highly recommend it, Kyle. Annette, I'm a fan of the Scream TV show. Yeah, me too. Me too, Nanette. I liked it a lot. Actually, I watched some of it recently, and I've had Mike Vaughn as an interview on my channel as well, where he was the voice of Brandon James, the killer on the phone. Um, so I try to get some stuff out of him, but he knows little to nothing from what he says. But I want to see the outcome of. I want a new season 3. I don't want Scream Resurrections. I think that's what they called the third season, Scream Resurrections. Anything called Resurrection is cursed. Halloween Resurrection, there's like Alien Resurrection, Scream Resurrection. Don't call your property Resurrection because it is going to be it's not going to be that great. So anyways, yeah, I want an outcome. I want a conclusion to the Brandon James story. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Scream TV series. But I heard Paramount Plus is in talks of making a Scream TV series. I doubt it's gonna follow the MTV stuff because those are their characters. That's their ideas. So it's probably gonna be something fresh. I think it'd be really cool if it was something that is connected to the movies. Just like they just mentioned it, but this is like a new set of characters somewhere else, So yeah, I haven't heard nothing else about it though. Paramount Plus was talking about it right after Scream 5 came out, but nothing else has been mentioned. Denisha, I'm donating to GoFundMe. Hope to see it, babe. You're going to have fun. Great. Amber, I'm pretty sure she appreciates that. I appreciate that. That's awesome, Denisha. Really, really appreciate that. There's some people out there that have always wanted to go to the convention and meet their favorite cast members, their favorite fan, just be a part of the community. I'm new to conventions as well. I've only gone the last couple years, and it's awesome. I plan to go every year. It's such a fun time. I highly recommend staying in the hotel where the convention's staying at. A lot goes on all hours of the night. There's parties going on. There's other events, like a 90s stew party happened. That was fun. It was like $10 entry or something like that. And you go in and it's like a costume contest, really fun time. So yeah, excuse me. Wow. I hope I don't want to blow out y'all's eardrums. Wow. That cough kind of got to me. You ever had a cough that kind of like makes you feel like high? like whoa. So maybe I am coming down with something. Damn, that sucks. We're still gonna do episode 3 tomorrow. I don't care. Yeah, Jackie, you're a fan of the Scream TV series. That's awesome. Yeah, I like it. If you haven't checked it out, it's on Netflix. Actually, I bought it physical. Also, they never came out with a physical copy of Scream Season 2. Only the first one. Or the third one. They never brought it out for physical. But yeah, really good stuff. Jen, I support Neb, but I am not upset Sydney is not returning. I did not want her to return from the beginning. Her story is over. The new cast is fabulous and can carry the franchise. Hey, Jen, you might be onto something, even though how bittersweet it is that we're getting Scream back and maybe not Nev, that was the idea. A lot of fans have said for years, how many times can Ghostface go after Sydney? And I always said, right before Scream 5 came out, I always said that there needs to be a moment that Sydney's not relevant to this new story. She's there for support. But I always thought there needed to be that moment to where like there's this chase scene, which we didn't get any of those in Scream 5, where Ghostface is running after somebody. Sydney kind of gets in the crossfire, maybe blocking Ghostface, getting ready to take him on. And Ghostface just like stares at her and then runs the opposite direction for the other victim. Like that tells her and that tells the audience, it's not about her anymore. This isn't about her, I feel like that they needed that. But then, like Amber also says, you know, uh, there's no Halloween with bona fide Jamie Lee, talking, reference for Sydney. So I'm really curious, and I really do think it's still going to be a good movie. I really do. So don't knock the movie yet. Don't judge the movie yet, because radio silence, I feel like, is going to hurt because of this decision, and they shouldn't. They need to just keep trying to make their art, make what they want to make. It's 11:56 there. Awesome. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me. I started Sydney Prescott painting to process the news. Oh, that's awesome. You paint, Jackie. That's awesome. I'd like to see that. That's really cool. I'd like to see the painting. I wish I was. I wish I could paint. I'm messy with paint. I'm not very good with paint at all. So yeah, that's awesome, Jackie. Yeah, hope to see that very soon. Very soon. Yeah, Jen, thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to like this video. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Helps out the stream a lot. Helps it get reach new audiences. And yeah, we're gonna be doing this every morning. Every morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So yeah, appreciate the support, Jen. Thank you. Annette, Destin, your voice may be strained because of your allergies. Maybe. Yeah, I get allergies sometimes. But I haven't really. It could be. It could be. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just woke up and I scared myself when I started talking. I was like, oh shit. This is some baby back. Jim Warner, good point, Nanette. My allergies were horrible on Sunday. I was very hoarse. Yeah, possibly. That might be it. That might be very much it. There has been something going around in my house, but not vocal or anything like that. Kind of like a stomach bug going around, or a stomach virus, something. So I don't think it's that, obviously, but y'all might be onto something. Might be that. I'm starting to feel a little bit of pressure, in my head. So maybe it's a head cold. Maybe I don't know. Just keep me in your thoughts. Hopefully I'm better by in the morning. Denisha, I donate this, and thank you, Denisha. That is awesome. Amber will very much appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Make someone's dream come true. Get them to where they want to be. Let them experience something that they've never experienced before. Because like some of these conventions, that's like our Disney World. You know what I'm saying? So if we can help somebody get to that location, because they might not be able to, everyone's going through their own things. We're all going through some sort of struggle in our life. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's situation is different. So the best thing about it is we should support each other and lift each other up and help us reach our goals together. And yeah, that's what's great about our community. We might talk about some dark stuff and Scream and Halloween and everything else in between, but our hearts are in the right place. Excuse me, I should have muted that. Hope you're not coming down with a cold. That would suck. I know. I really don't need that right now. Like a summer cold. And I'm trying to move. You see my box right there. I'm just gonna box up all my movies and get started on this room. So I'm probably going to go to a virtual background. I wonder if I can test it out right now. You want me to test out the virtual background? See if you like it. I've worked on a couple of them. So yeah. First, before we do that, if you want to see that, Marquise, what's up, brother? I'm glad you're here. Welcome to episode 2. Want some Scream with your coffee? Our morning is going great. Hope you can. I hope you can handle my scratchy ass voice. At least it doesn't hurt too bad. It just feels like there's something in my throat, but it doesn't hurt. Like, it doesn't hurt to talk. So I mean, I don't know. Jackie, Are you all excited about the possibility of a Scream movie taking place on / near Halloween? Is it? Oh, I need to do that. Is it going to be around Halloween? That would be even better. That like if the event is happening around Halloween, you know, like maybe we could get more Ghostface costumes. Maybe we could get some trick or treaters. Maybe we could get that, the devil Ghostface costume, the Scarecrow one. The it'd be even funny if we could get a scary movie one, just for a second, just kind of poking fun. Just a lot of little Easter eggs, and maybe we could get a different kill in a different costume. Not for the whole movie, just for one scene. Could be like, our character probably thinks the original costume that's somebody watching her, but it's really the killer in the devil costume or something. That'd be cool. So yeah, I like that idea. I like it being around Halloween. Halloween in New York City. We ever had a movie about that? Be first. Be cool. Interesting. Mega Giants 89. Destination Station. Expectations for both Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera in Scream 6. I think they are going to double down on this sister camaraderie. I think that they're going to be in a better place. I think Melissa Barrera is probably going to fill that void of Jenna's mom, right? Because, she was absent in Scream 5. We might see a little bit of her in Scream 6, but we all know that she's like the Woodsboro town drunk from what Amber told us in Scream 5. So I really think that Melissa is going to be very protective of Jenna. I think that Melissa is also still going to be struggling with that dark side. There's going to be things that trigger her. She's still going to be seeing Billy Loomis. Maybe she's actually, the movie starts out to where she is on her meds. So she's not seeing visions of Billy Loomis. But further in the movie, maybe her medicine gets swapped out. Maybe it gets dropped. Maybe it gets stolen. Maybe she's looking for it. She's like, I don't have my medicine this weekend, and I can't see the doctor till Monday. And then she starts seeing visions of Billy Loomis, and then we start seeing her slowly seeping in to that evil, and maybe certain things like really trigger her, like people pissing her off, someone spilling a drink on her, and that kind of like makes her punch somebody or maybe throw a drink on them. Like she's more prone to react in violence, but she hasn't killed anybody yet. But I think she's also going to be very protective and being that motherly support to Jenna while, Jenna's trying to move on with her life. And we might see by the end a transition of Jenna being our new final girl. Or they could really shock us. And this ain't the way I want it to go. But maybe that takes Melissa Barrera down a really dark path if Jenna Ortega actually does get killed. And that makes Melissa Barrera just break. Maybe that just makes her just go crazy. And we see, Jenna Ortega being really evil. She's going like the extra mile to find out who killed her sister. And she's and there's like this brutal showdown between Ghostface and her. Like she's not scared. Melissa Barrera is also a fighter. I don't want Jenna Ortega. I don't want Tara to die. I don't. But they're gonna take some risks with this one. So a lot of people, are already expecting like Jenna Ortega survived the last one. So we already assume that like, oh, she'll probably survive this one or be our new favorite final girl or something. What if they don't do that? What if they rip our hearts out again, and this just makes Sam just go crazy? Like she just goes ham on Ghostface and goes like above and beyond, like takes like really evil measures on trying to get answers on who killed her sister. But I think they're going to build that sister bond, them hanging out, eating lunch together, shopping together. Maybe they're even living together. You know, maybe that's who she's roommating with at New York. But maybe, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. What do y'all think, everybody? Let us know. What's your expectations for Jen Ortega, Melissa Barrera, and Scream 6? Good morning, Marquise. Oh, you got it, brother. You want some Scream with your coffee? You got it. You got it right here. As long as you can outstand my awful, scratchy voice. Also, is that background music, is it distracting, or does it help the stream? Y'all want it or don't want it? Is it too loud? Is it too low? Let me know. Let me know, and smash that like button if you're just coming to the stream. I'd really appreciate that. Net, you want to see the background? Okay, all right, yeah, I might show the background. Let's see what I can do here. Let's I was thinking something like this. What do y'all think about that? You know, once I take down the actual destination station back here, I'm gonna have to go to a virtual background for, you know, momentarily. Not forever, unless y'all prefer this. You know, y'all let me know. I know, but you know, I kind of like the backdrop. I like having everything in the back. But until I can get situated in my new house, I'm probably going to have to go to something like this. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. I do have some other ones. I can go through some others. Let's do that real quick. We could even do this, you know. I can just have a different episode up, and we could just do our streams like this. Y'all let me know what you like. Also got this one. So yeah, those are all you know, in the works. You know, I'm just kind of working on something, have something ready till we get started. So yeah, which one do you like the most? Jackie, in one of Craven's latest videos, he shared some really cool pics. Seems like it might be. Check it out. I definitely will. I was supposed to do a stream with Craven the other night. Couldn't make it over the weekend. So yeah, I need to catch up on his videos. Great content over there. I always call Craven the Godfather of Woodsboro. He's the one that's kind of brought a bunch of us YouTubers together, which is great, and it's brought all our community together more. So it's like he's bringing the family together. You know, he's the Godfather. Let's see here. They're saying Scream is coming out March 2023. Yeah, it is coming out March 2023, but they may have a Halloween setting. I don't know. I have to do some research on that. It's going to be kind of weird. I would prefer, if they are going to have a Halloween setting, that it comes out in the month of October of next year. I can wait a little bit longer if they're going to go with that theme, because it can take the place of Halloween. You know, because Halloween ends this October. So let's get that out the way. And then next October, if we're going to have a Halloween theme, let's make Scream the new Halloween slot. You know, I think it'd be perfect. It worked for January. Now we got it in March. I mean, we're kind of getting off track there. You know, it all also depends what comes out in the month of March with Scream. What's it going to be competing with? And all that kind of stuff, you got to take into account. And now, Nev not coming back, and we got the fans kind of upset. It could break the movie. It really could move into a different month, and depending on what other movies are out that month or that weekend, you know, you kind of play it safe if you do make it in the October slot. I really think they should try to go to that, and they could still push it, but let's just see. There might not be nothing significant coming out in March, so who knows. Carrie, my sister from another mister. Hey, good afternoon, my bro from another. Hey everyone, on break at work. Good. Well, I'm glad you stop by and on your break at work. Hopefully we're making your work day a little bit better. So yeah, I'm glad you stopped by. So yeah, great to see you, Carrie. Carrie is definitely one of my screamers. So yeah, she's always a big supporter of the channel. Thank you for coming by, Carrie. Stay as long as you want. Annette, most of the people who like horror stories I've met are the nicest people. They are even like not even like horror, just the creators of horror. Like you meet some of these actors and killers from these movies, and they're so cool. Most of them are really, really humble. I haven't met anybody that's just been like, think their shit don't stink, you know? Like, they've always been a good soul. They've been a really good soul, you know? Whoa, the chat just jumped. Hold on. Smash that like button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. If you're just jumping in the chat. Let's go. Let's see here. Marquise, would you like it if Sam be a mistaken killer, her wearing a ghost face costume and everyone thinking she's a killer, kind of similar to the Scream TV series season 2? I honestly think that they will. I don't know about her wearing the costume, but I think that with knowing that she's a troublemaker, knowing that she is a part of Billy Loomis, when killings start happening, I think there's going to be somewhere near the beginning of the movie that Sam does something violent. Maybe not kill anybody, but she hurts somebody. And maybe she does it out of protection for Tara, excuse me. That kind of gets everybody shocked, like looking at Sam, like kind of stand back, like, oh, she might be a little dangerous. And then when killings actually do occur, I think Sam will be a suspect just because of that, because of her uncontrollable violent tendencies. I think they will kind of touch on that a little bit, but I don't know about her wearing a Ghostface costume. She may. I could see more Mindy wearing a Ghostface costume for, like, if it's Halloween, and people being like, Mindy, that's kind of distasteful, and she's like, what do you mean? Like, this is how I cope, you know, or something, because she was a little bit more of a stone cold, like she doesn't really wear her emotions on her sleeve. She kind of handles things a little bit different than everybody else. She just kind of, you know, like that scene in Scream 5 where they're like, how can you just sit here and watch this movie where based off of what our uncle got killed? And she's like, what? It helps me, you know, get through, or whatever she says. I can't remember exactly what she says, but I could see more Mindy wearing a ghost face for a gag, or just to have some dark sense of humor, you know. But I do see Sam being mistaken as the killer. Carrie, what's wrong with my bro's voice? I'm telling you, I woke up like this. I'm telling you, it's I said at the beginning of the stream, my voice has left. I guess too much screaming, too much screaming in the live streams. I don't know. It kind of shocked me when I woke up. So yeah, just bear with me. Hopefully I'm better by tomorrow. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully if y'all know any home remedies, throw them my way, because all I know is cough drops and chamomile tea, and I really don't know what else to take. So let me know in the comment section below what I should use. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully it's not too distracting. Oh, that's great, Marquise. Carrie, I love that background. I also love your background too, but I get it with moving. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to something. I don't want it to just be a blank wall, or, you know, just it looking very empty behind me. So I think a virtual background is like what's best for the stream, best for videos. So yeah, I'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's a lot of money behind me, you know. That's a lot of debt. I kind of want to put it on display. But yeah, I'm glad you like the background. Which one was your favorite? like the music you're playing. Cool, Nanette. All right, I'll keep that for the streams too. I kind of like it low, kind of in the background, kind of keeping it upbeat a little bit. Marquise, I definitely love the first background photo. Okay, cool. All right. Maverick's in the house. Maverick Media. What's up, Destiny? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Maverick. You want some Scream with your coffee? I just only if you can withstand my hideous, scratchy voice. I've lost my voice, brother. But I am so glad you're here. So glad. Got to get you on a stream, man. We need to do a stream. Maybe you can be a part of the one of the episodes for Want Some Scream with Your Coffee. I'm glad you're here. Subscribe to Maverick if you haven't. Great stuff, really great stuff. So head over to his channel if you haven't already, and subscribe to Maverick. Really good stuff. And yeah, I definitely love the first pair. Okay, so I'm hearing that. All right, I hear that. I hear you. I feel you knocking. Well, let me in. All right, that was cheesy. Sorry. I have a really goofy sense of humor. You'll get that from me. Some people can get my sense of humor and some people can't. So if you're here, hopefully you can get it. So yeah. Carrie, Craven introduced me to all of you, and I am so thankful for it because you're such amazing, down-to-earth human beings. Yes, that is awesome, Carrie. Yeah, he introduced us to all of us. Like, he just brought us together. It's like Freddie, how he says, like, you're all my children now. But yeah, I'm glad I was introduced to you too, Carrie, and everybody else. It's been great. Y'all, we are a family now, and that's the way we need to look at it. And we need to be there for one another, you know? We need to be that positive influence in people's lives, because life is hard as it is, and life will knock you down from time to time, and you have to lean and count on family. And I am here for y'all, and I hope y'all are here for me as well. So yes. Where was I? Mav's in the house. Marquise, your voice is perfect. I don't hear any scratchy voice from you, by the way. Oh wow, well, that's good. I appreciate that, man. It sounds bad to me, but I'm glad it's not too distracting to you, man. I'm very glad. Carrie, we'll be thinking about you. I'll tell you my mom's remedy: hot honey lemon tea. Put a cough drop into the tea. Heat will break open the cough drop and will coat your throat. Okay, I'll definitely try that. I think I do have some lemon tea, like chamomile. Can it be like honey chamomile tea? And you mix it with like honey with like lemon, and then dropping a cough drop in it. That sounds like a good idea. I'm definitely gonna try that. Also heard like gargling with like hot salt water, like warm salt water, like with salt in it. I heard that helps. I haven't done it, but yeah, that sounds a lot better than salt water. Carrie, thank you for that. I'll definitely try that sometime today. First background I like most. Good. Okay, I'm hearing the first background. So y'all talking about, let's see, which one was it? Was it this one? Was this the first one I used? This one right here? Destination station. Bump, bump, bump. Is this the first one? Let me know. I think this is the first one I used. I have to go back to the stream and rewatch it. Listen, you're so right. Craven is our Freddy. Craven, yep. Craven is our Freddy. And Freddy was my Batman growing up. He really was. Like I even tweeted that to Robert Englund years ago, maybe almost 2 years ago, not too far ago. But Robert Englund started following me on Twitter and stuff, and I talked to him about it. I was like, man, I don't know if you remember a tweet coming to you, a year or two ago about like Freddy was my Batman, and he was just like, yeah, I do. He could have been lying to me. I don't know, making me feel better. But he was like, my wife was like, who am I? You're Robin? You know, like he said that him and his wife kind of got a laugh out of it. But like, yeah, come to Freddy. So yeah, Maverick Media. I'm down for a stream. If I'm not stuck at work, Destin, my schedule will be changing in the next week. But once I get the routine down, going, I'll let you know my schedule and we'll sit. No, yeah, definitely Maverick. Yeah, just let me know. I do other streams, not just morning. This is just my Scream, with your coffee, episode 2. Sometimes, a lot of people work during days. That's a regular work schedule, brother. I understand it. So yeah, if not making one of the episodes, we can definitely do a night stream, a weekend stream, whatever works around for you, man. But yeah, got to get you on the channel. Want to do more live streams for y'all. I like it. It's therapeutic, and I like being one-on-one with y'all. Who else better to spend my day with except for my kids? I love being a dad and my wife, but y'all are my people. That sounds so country, right? What was that on Varsity Blues? I don't know if you ever watched that movie. That's one of my favorite 90s or early 2000s movie. I think it's a 90s football movie. It's an MTV movie too. But like he was like, the little brother was like, these are my people. His dad was getting so annoyed with him because he had like this cult walking in his house. He goes, these are my people. I don't know. I just found it funny. So yeah. So if this is the background, if this is the first one I use, if this one we are settling on, I think this is actually the first background that I made too. So I'm glad y'all like it. Chamomile will work because you can get a honey lemon drop. Yeah. Okay. Kind of a honey lemon cough drop. Okay. So don't actually put honey and squeeze lemon in it. Get a honey lemon cough drop. Maybe I should do both, because I've also heard that like honey and lemon, like all natural, it helps it as well. So should I do all the above? But okay, I'll go to Walgreens and I'll go get me some honey lemon cough drops. Thank you, sister. Always looking out for you, brother. Yes, that one with your name. Okay, cool. All right, yep. All right, so this is the one. This is one I will go to once I take down the destination station. So maybe I can get, a green screen too in the meantime, something easy so it can be a little bit more clean cut instead of having this little motion. I don't know, sometimes that can be distracting to people. Might not be a deal breaker, but it won't hurt to get a green screen. I've been meaning to get one anyways. Carrie, and to think you had drinks with with the Robert Englund. That's legendary. I know, Carrie. I still like, everything that he told me that night. I now have that picture of me and him on the background of my computer. It's my background to remind me every day when I'm making content, every goal that I have, knowing that I'm going in the right direction. I really took it to heart, like, because I've been wanting to make these changes in my life. Like I resigned from my job that I was at for 12 years, and I'm taking a big risk. I'm selling my house. Housing market's crazy right now. I can sit on my equity until I get settled out in Texas or wherever life leads me. I actually have this opportunity to take this leap of faith, and that's what I'm doing. And it was like when Robert Englund randomly came and sat next to me out of all people, and I could not see him all weekend, and he told me everything that he did. We were just like in our own world. Everybody at our table wasn't even like a part of our conversation half the time. I took it really to heart. It really did feel like fate. As corny as that sounds, it's just like, this is like one of my icons. This is one of my idols. Like, this is something from my childhood, this is what got me into horror movies, was Freddy Krueger. Before Scream came along, before I was introduced to anything else, it was a Nightmare on Elm Street 4, the Dream Master, where Kincaid, what the hell is that? Is that like a mosquito? Get the hell, shoot fly, don't bother me. Damn, the goddamn mosquito hawk. Is that a thing? Those big mosquitoes, or those like, always called them mosquito hawks. I'm gonna make a creature feature called Mosquito Hawk. Anyways, back to Robert Englund. But I told Kincaid and I told Robert Englund that I was 5 and I got the ass whooping of my life. It was I don't know if it was like as bad as I remember it, but it shocked me. You know, when you get a spanking, or you get in trouble when you're a kid, your feelings more get hurt than the actual punishment and all that kind of stuff. Like, I just remember being on my couch and Nightmare on Elm Street 4 was on the TV, and the scene where Kincaid drops a car on Freddy Krueger, he goes, "Yeah, take that, motherfucker." And me being a kid, I was like, "Yeah," and I repeated it, and I just hear my parents go, "Hey," and they came in there, shut it off, got on to me. I remember crying, being scared, but because of that moment, me being introduced to Freddy, even though that wasn't one of the better Nightmare sequels, I still liked it for what it was. I mean, you know, even though that was like my introduction to horror and Freddy Krueger, I still remember that moment. And that was the moment that Destin got introduced to horror, and I was just hooked ever since. And I kept wanting to rent something. My dad was more the guy that was lenient when I'd go to the video store, to Blockbuster or wherever, and I'd always go to the horror section. I'd always try to rent Nightmare on Elm Street. And my dad would be like, "Don't let your mom know," or something, you know. So I'd have some other movies rented. So by the time I got home, I would hide the Nightmare on Elm Street one, you know, somewhere. And I'd say, "Oh yeah, Mom, I rented, you know, Andre, you know, or Rookie of the Year, or, you know, The Sandlot," or something like that. Even though those are great movies, you know, something that was a little bit more sweeter than, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street. So my dad was kind of cool in that aspect. And what's crazy also is like having this, like that dad 101 moment with Robert Englund and giving me these pep talks about how to get successful and what I need to do, and how I need to do it and where I need to go and all this kind of stuff. It was like he was talking to me like my dad. And then I come to realize that my dad and Robert Englund has the same exact birthday. It's crazy. It's June 6th. Yeah. So yeah. Still, it's a moment. Instead of going through his line and getting 3-5 minutes of his time getting something signed, I got like a whole Sunday night popping bottles, champagne. Robert Englund loves white wine. That's what he always wanted. He drank some champagne too, which isn't too far from white wine. So, but that was his drink. So we just got drunk together and just shared stories. I got to witness drunk Freddy, and he was did that Freddy high. I can't do it with my throat right now, but he was feeling himself. Once I am moving, so I would love to stream with you too, Destin. Yeah, Carrie, definitely got to get you on the stream system. Like, we got to do a stream together. Get settled. We're both going through the same thing around the same time, and so yeah, good luck to you. And we will definitely do some streams. Both of us have to. I'm not sure where you're going, but I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge and getting out of Memphis. It's the city of the blues for a reason. I live right outside of Memphis, but that's like the big city near me. My house is like 22 minutes from downtown Memphis. But you know, I got to get out. There's nothing here, not many job opportunities either. And not a lot of entrepreneurs as far as like, you know, content creators. Dallas, Texas, a lot of people are moving there. It's up and coming. And I feel like I just need to be around that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like since I got this opportunity, yes, it sucks. I love this house, you know, but I'm getting a pretty penny back, and it's given me the opportunity to kind of chase my dreams a little bit. So I could fail. Worst case scenario, I come back and I keep doing what I'm doing, but I cannot be at a job that I've been at for 12 years and you don't feel valued. I used to feel valued where I used to work, and I advanced, but then I had another advancement coming up, and COVID, oh, I shouldn't say that word. The thing happened in the world, and they made some changes where I worked, and they cut some positions that I was runner up for, and a couple other supervisors were runner up for, and they just kind of cut our advancement. And they've been telling us for 10 years, y'all are the next commanders. Y'all are the next commanders. The commanders that had the slots, they've been there for 30 plus years. They're leaving. Unfortunately, one of them passed away, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I tried to hang in there. They wanted to keep me, but I was like, if you want to keep me, I'm not doing 2 jobs for the price of 1, and you have to value me a little bit more because I'm not feeling valued anymore. So a lot of changes just going on, and a lot of new training, and I was like, man, I got to do something. I've tried a different job, and then I came back to that one, and I'm like, I think I need a new area. I need something, So hope for the best, and let's hope that I don't fail. So yeah. Anyways, Carrie, yes, we will do streams. I know I can ramble off. I brainstorm a lot. I go off in distances. So yeah. Carrie, you can get honey and lemon too. Ricola cough drops, preferably, and you're welcome, bro. Definitely will. I am going to the store. I'm getting some of that because honestly, I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I'm actually starting to feel a little bit worse at this point. It's kind of weird. Starting to feel some pressure. So I'm going to try to take it easy. Yesterday was a hot damn day, and trying to move some stuff and pack some boxes and get ready and put some stuff in my garage, like getting ready for the move. It just drains. I'm from the South. It sucks the life out of you. It's the humidity. Denisha, yes, you donate Destin for him, so have fun. Thank you, Denisha. You're awesome. It's going to be much appreciated across the board. I'm sure Amber's going to appreciate that. I appreciate that. You are making someone's dream come true, honestly. So yeah, thank you. Hey, Care Bear, how was day today? Care Bear, oh, Carrie, are you Care Bear? Care Bears, I remember all that back in the day. You guys make my day today. Good. That is the point, Denisha, is if we can make your day better and we can start it off on the right foot, that is a win for me and for all of us, because y'all are making my day better too. Because look at it. We're an hour and 43 minutes into this stream, and we're still, y'all are so kind. We're the best community, and it's how I want to start my day off every day, is with y'all. So yeah, I just hope my voice is better by tomorrow. If not, I hope y'all still come by. I hope this hasn't been a drag. Excuse me. Jen, 1 year I got severe laryngitis. I'm not sure what is laryngitis. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. And had an audition for a musical. Is that your vocals? I know I've heard it before, but yeah. Musical for the following day. My voice teacher told me to take 1 teaspoon of honey every hour for 24 hours. Oh, okay. So just take a teaspoon of honey, just regular raw honey. Just a teaspoon of honey. Okay, I'll do that too. Heck, I'm gonna do all of the above because I am not feeling this. What I plan on doing today after this stream is I'm gonna do these remedies that Carrie and Jen has given me. Thank you for looking out. Appreciate y'all. And I'm probably gonna play some of the Quarry, because I want to get it done as soon as possible so I can get a review up on the channel. So yeah, smash that like button. I just want to remind everybody. I know that we're getting less viewers now, and we're getting to wrap up in the next 15 minutes. But I would really appreciate if you smash that like button. It helps out the channel. Monday through Friday show. I might put that on the actual thumbnail, like a Monday through Friday show. I just want to make sure that we are going to keep this going. I do like this. This is a good time for me. You know, I know some people are working, so just jump in when you can. Watch it when it goes in replay mode. You know, watch it when you can. Because yesterday's episode already got a lot more views than we had during the stream. So hopefully we got the same for today. The chat just jumped again. Wow, that's a cool background. Thanks, Kyle. If you like it, seems like everybody kind of likes this one. I'll stick with it. Kind of keeps with the theme too of my channel. So yeah. Are y'all talking together? Marquise, Freddy vs. Jason was my multiverse. Yeah. Freddy vs. Jason did have its great moments, you know. Sometimes I felt like it went too cartoony in some areas. Some of the characters could have been better than others. But I mean, it's a guilty pleasure. Freddy vs. Jason is fun. Freddy's fun in it. I don't feel like Freddy gets enough kills in the movie. I feel like Jason is Frankenstein Jason. I wish we could have got Kane Hodder for that. But I mentioned it before on my channel, and I'll mention it now that we're on this topic, that, you know, Kane Hodder is kind of butthurt a little bit that they started filming without him for Freddy vs. Jason, because he really wanted to be a part of that. But, you know, and his what he says about it is that, you know, that they just started filming without him. They didn't let him know. They told him that he did have the gig, and then they just started filming without him. So that's Kane's version of it. And I know he wants to be a part of it. You know, us hardcore fans want him to as well, because that his presence as Jason is like the best version ever. I'm a big fan of Kane's. And hopefully he can come on my channel very soon too. I'm trying to get him to. So anyways, but after speaking to Robert Englund, I talked to him about Behind the Mask with Nathan Basil, you know, stuff like that. And then I talked to him about Kane Hodder, and he said, you know, he loves Kane. He thinks the world of Kane. But, you know, really it's Kane's fault. He kind of shot himself in the foot with that whole deal. He did have the opportunity to be in Freddy vs. Jason, but Kane wants to get paid. He wants top billing of stuff that he's in. And so they kept making him offers, and he said it was up to like almost 5 offers, and Kane kept rejecting it, throwing it back to the studio. So like after like the 4th or 5th offer, they just said, okay, well, they just didn't give him another offer. They were just like, well, a stunt coordinator comes in the line, and Ronnie Yu, who's never seen any of the Jason movies, he sees this stunt coordinator coming in to play as like a stunt guy for Jason Voorhees. He looks up and he says, like, one of the biggest guys he's ever seen. And he says, "You're my Jason." I guess they needed to find a Jason very soon because they could not lock Kane in. So, you know, you got to be humble. There's a part to where, you know, you know, Freddy has dialogue. Excuse me. Hold on one second. Freddy has dialogue. Freddy is like more of a character, even though Kane does bring a lot of presence to Jason, the character of Jason. Freddy, I feel like, should get more of a pay increase, and maybe he did. I'm sure he did over the stunt coordinator, but you got to humble yourself on certain projects, because if it was like your second time being in it, but with Freddy vs. Jason, you know, you can sometimes hurt yourself by expecting too much, you know, and maybe that's what Kane was doing. Maybe he was expecting too much to be a guy behind a mask. I mean, I think that, you know, it happens. It really does. Where were we? But yeah, Freddy vs. Jason is a cool multiverse. I would love to do it again, or, you know, build off of that. You know, it'd be really cool to get like all the slashers in one movie. Kind of got like a movie pitch idea how to have them all in one movie. Maybe I'll do that on the stream when we got more time. Guys, I'm starting to feel worse. I really am. Yeah. Time for me to start getting ready. Okay, get ready, Jen. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming by. We're getting ready to wrap up in about 10 minutes. So thank you for everybody. Let's come by, smash that like button. I really appreciate it. Carrie, I unfortunately have to go. My break is over. Have a great day, bro. Hope your voice gets better and try that remedy. Let me know how it works for you. I definitely will. And thank you for the advice, Carrie. And have a good day at work. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Same time. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. See everyone. Yeah. So you're basically pulling a Nev Campbell. Are you talking about Kane Hodder doing that? Like Nev Campbell doing that? I don't know what you mean by that. I can see myself being the accomplice of Stu and revealed as Mindy and Chad cousins. Yeah. Are you talking about you? You want to be in the movie? Want to be the accomplice? Man, my complexion's even like kind of starting to look bad. Wow. Maybe I am coming under the weather. I hope I can be there for episode 3 tomorrow, and I hope I don't, destroy your eardrums at the same time. Joel could have been my uncle. Yeah. That could work. That could work. I would love to be in a Scream movie too. Awesome background. Okay, cool. If this is the one we're settling on, because let's see here. Let's do them again. Just I got this one. Where is it? I got this one. Like as far as the episodes. Let's see. Wait. Seems like y'all like that one. Or we could just do a blurred out image. Yeah. I like that one too. Pretty cool. I'm glad you like it. Afternoon destination. What's up, Cody? Glad you're here. Getting ready to wrap up in about 8 minutes. Plus my voice is kind of not great if you can't tell. So hopefully I'm gonna work on this today. Do these remedies that Carrie, Jen has let me know, and hopefully I'm better by tomorrow. Did you come to Horror Hound in September, Cincinnati? Yeah, maybe. September. Okay, so I'm moving in July, so I'm gonna be getting situated in July. August, I'm supposed to go to Mexico City and see some family, see my wife's family down in Mexico City. Gonna be down there. It's gonna be in the middle of August. September, I don't really have anything planned. So that's a big possibility. Keep me updated on that, Kyle. I will definitely do my best to be there. Because I'm looking, I want to attend other conventions. I really like them. And it's good networking. Don't you think? Marquise, Level Out True. Some scenes did seem cartoonish from Freddy vs. Yeah, it did. It really did. I mean, that ending fight scene was fun. It really was. But I didn't like the caterpillar thing. I didn't like Got Your Nose. Even though these are kind of like dream sequences and stuff, it's just, I need a little bit more tension, It seemed like it was a lot of ideas that didn't flow right. It just seemed like scene after scene after scene, and then they just kind of like melted all together. But overall, it was fun. Especially that climax. I really like it, where Jason and Freddy are just going ham, like Freddy's like jumping up real high, like elbowing him, and then you get that devil Freddy look. Jeez, coughing more now. Maybe me talking is harming my throat. My motive to help Stu kill Mindy and Chad is because of some family issues years ago. Yeah. Keep it in the family. There's always some stupid bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend or kill people because of your family. Yeah. Just imagining myself in a screen print. That would be awesome. You know, whenever I was younger, I always said that. I always wanted to. I was such a nerd. Like, I was like, you know, Scream was kind of ahead of its time when it first came out. And I just remember not a lot of my friends were even allowed to see it. And I was. I'd already seen it. Seen it so many times. And I saw it so many times at the theater. Every time I went to the theater, everybody else would be going to watch freaking Spice World or Clueless or whatever the hell was playing at that time. I don't remember. I would always sneak into Scream. If everybody else wanted to go see something else, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to watch Scream. So yeah. Marquise, hope you feel better, man. We'll definitely pray for you, man. Appreciate it, Marquise. Really, really appreciate it. Getting ready to wrap up in about 5 minutes. Glad everybody stopped by. Maverick, I dig that background. That's awesome. Good. Glad you like it. I guess I'm gonna stick with this once I take down the destination station. Do you want me to just go ahead and start with this so we can get used to it, or do you want me to utilize the destination station background while we can, or does it matter? You know, maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Hope you get well, Destin. Yes, Caleb, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope I do too. Man, this is just, I told myself, I was like, you know what? I'm not postponing anything else because I got sick like last week. And then I lost my phone over the weekend. I talked about it on the stream yesterday, and I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm going to keep this train moving. We're going to keep these episodes going. We're going to keep building on it. So yeah, just appreciate everybody that has come by. Smash that like button. We talk about Scream, Halloween, and everything else in between. But we all know we all want some Scream with our coffee. So all roads lead back to Woodsboro. So I appreciate everybody coming by and supporting the stream. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Episode 3, Want Some Scream with Your Coffee. I'm going to do some night streams too here and there. So be looking out for that. Got to meet up with Craven here later. And then this Saturday, we got something going on, the People versus Stu Mocker stream. So, you know, get notified for that. I shared on my channel again. It's already been shared several times. If you're a fan of his, if you're already a subscriber to his channel, you already know about it. You're probably already waiting for it. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody that has came by, giving me advice on how to get better. And I love you guys. I love you. Y'all are family. Y'all are family. And we got to look out for each other, right? So yeah, Jackie, thank you for that. I hope I get to feeling better too. I can like see it in my eyes in the stream. Like, I'm like, yeah, I might be getting worse. Maybe me talking isn't helping my voice. So maybe I just need to take a rest, do some of these remedies that everyone said. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And we'll see where we're at tomorrow. But I am still gonna be doing episode 3. So hope to see everybody there. I'll have it posted in a little bit to put up and notify me. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. We're getting ready to wrap it up. We're almost hitting that 2-hour mark. You're an awesome YouTuber. Hope to see you tomorrow, man. Feel better and see you tomorrow, or once you feel. Thank you, Marquise. You are awesome. You have always been a big supporter of my channel, and I love you, dude. Like, you're awesome. You're awesome. You're one of my screamers. And, you know, I might put a poll up. Let me know of like what should I call my crew? What do y'all want to be called? Like, I thought about Scream Team. I thought about Screamers, like a fellow Screamers, and then making some merch on it. You know, I made some merch with 4 West. I plan on making, you know, more stuff, more T-shirts of that, and selling it on my channel. Also, tomorrow is the day I reapply to be able to get monetized. So, you know, fingers crossed for that too. I hope it is positive. I hope they accept me this time and not deny me for some bullshit that shouldn't be denied for whenever I'm in good standing on everything. So yeah, you know, keep me in your thoughts and prayers for that as well. Because once you get denied, you can't reapply for 30 days. So once I do reapply, and if they deny me, it'll be 30 days from the point of that point, you know? So it's just longer, and it's just money that I'm losing. You know what I'm saying? So the only way to support my channel or anything is in the description of this video, through PayPal, through Cash App or Venmo or something of that nature, and for the time being. But I don't even care about that. I just want to do content for y'all. I want to spend time with y'all. My friends and family, they get tired of me talking about Scream. And y'all love it. So we're one and the same. So yeah, this is very therapeutic for me. I love talking about this stuff with y'all. And I love getting more one-on-one and getting to know each other better. You can only get to know each other through comments and pre-made videos that you upload. So my streams are awesome. Hunting for Entertainment, good morning. Good morning, Hunting for Entertainment. We are wrapping up. Actually, we've already hit our 2-hour mark, but it's about to go in replay mode. So if you want to check it out, you can watch the whole episode. Sorry about my voice. I'm pretty sure you can already hear it. Woke up with just sounding hideous. So if you can stand that, go back and watch the rest of the stream. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming in, Hunting for Entertainment. You were here yesterday. I hope to see you tomorrow for episode 3. Want some Scream with your coffee. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Kyle, the Stationeers. Okay, that's working. I like that. What do y'all think about that? If you have missed the stream, don't worry, Valerie. Don't worry. We're gonna be doing it every Monday through Friday. Episode 3 is tomorrow. You can always rewatch this whenever it goes in replay mode if you can stand my voice. It's out of order today, but yeah. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Valerie. I'm glad to see you here. And I am so sorry to hear about that. That is awful. That's awful. Everyone, keep Valerie and Valerie's mom in your thoughts and prayers, and I will as well, Valerie. That's just awful, for your mom, for you, everybody else that affects around them. And I will definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers. I can't imagine. So everybody, please keep Valerie and Valerie's mom in your thoughts and prayers. Valerie, thank you. And if there's any way I can make anything better for you, you just reach out to me. I will do what I can, promise you. And I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're part of a community that does care about each other. So yeah. Marquise, you like the Stationeers? We can do that. Instead of Musketeer, the Mouseketeers, maybe the Stationeers. I got to come up with some. If anybody wants to make me some art, or give me some ideas, what the Stationeers could look like, or something, But yeah, that seems like it could work. I just designed a Scream 6 cover. Ooh, I would love to see that, Caleb. Let me see that. Send it to me in my Instagram, on here, whichever way you can get it to me, man. That'd be great to see. Valerie, I can only imagine. I really can, Valerie. I'm glad she got an amazing checkup today, though. At least it was a good checkup. But yeah, I can only imagine that's tough. I have some family, and I have some friends that has family that is going through similar stuff, it's just something that fuck cancer. That's how I feel about that. It's awful. It's awful. And I will definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers. Definitely. And if you need anything at all, reach out to me, Instagram, something. Anything I can help out with, I will. And I know everybody in this community will as well. Hard the stations, I don't know. I don't know either, buddy. Yeah, Stationeers with a UFO and the art. Hey, I see what you're cooking. I see that, Kyle. I like that too. Yeah, Maverick, also pray for you and your mom. Yeah, Val. That's you got us. We are here for you. We are here for you. That's the best thing. And I hate to close the stream on that because I'm like saying we're here for you, and then I'm like cutting off the stream. But I gotta let my voice, rest. I gotta try some other stuff because I am kind of feeling under the weather. I see my complexion kind of looking bad. My eyes, I feel real heavy in my head and my eyes, and I think I just need to try these remedies and let my voice rest and get better for episode 3 tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Be there. We're talking about Scream, Halloween, and everything in between, like we always do. Start our days off right. You start my day off right, I'll start your day off right. Okay? Positivity. Val, you also like the Stationeers? Okay. Seems like a lot of people like the Stationeers. You like Stationeers over Screamers? Well, I mean, yeah. I like the Stationeers. Yeah. That's where the stew train comes and parks at the station, the destination station, with the Stationeers for all of us to join the Cravenites on the stew train. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll learn today. All right. How much love, prayers? Yep. Show your support for real. Val is part of our family. That's one of our sisters. So take care of her. Imagine an art with an alien with a ghost face and mask on. Oh, Kyle, great imagination, man. Can you draw? Can anybody in the chat? Can y'all do art? Jackie, I know that if you're still in the chat, I know you said that you paint. Anybody wants to do some working art with that, or maybe I can work with that. Something. Give me some ideas. Let's try something. That I like that. Maybe ghost face standing up at the top of the beam, or maybe the face, or something. Yeah, I like it. Hell yeah, Kyle. Yeah, Valerie likes it too. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely put up the poll for us to name us followers, Destin, whenever you get a chance. Yeah, I definitely will. I want to make sure we get a lot of people up in here, and we do it like in the middle, or maybe I'll do it at the beginning. Maybe I'll just have it there for everybody that can join. You can vote. I'll come up with some different names. I want to throw me some more names, and y'all vote on it, and that's what we will go with. But it sounds like the Stationeers is something that y'all dig. So, and it sounds pretty good. So yeah, we will definitely keep that in consideration tomorrow for episode 3. I got another video coming out later on today, so be looking at that. And subscribe to Destination Station if this is your first time here. Like this stream, share it anywhere and everywhere. Awareness is great. And yeah, so let's keep it going. Monday through Friday. I cannot talk. I'm sorry. Monday through Friday show, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Want some Scream Coffee? We'll continue tomorrow with episode 3. Love you guys. And I want to hear you screamers scream from Woodsboro, from the mountaintops, and let us be heard. Let Radio Science Paramount, Spyglass Entertainment, let them know what we are thinking and what we want. We are fans. There's nothing wrong with fan service. We are fans, so service us. That's what I say. All right, an alien with a buck 120 in one hand and the Freddy fingers on the. Oh, damn, Kyle. I like the way you think. I like the way you think, brother. Yeah, if somebody could work on that, something like that, that would be really cool. That'd be really dope. Yeah, I love Stationeers. Me too, Marquise. Make sure to hit the bell icons. Yeah, thank you for the support, Valerie. Yeah, hit the bell to be notified every time I go live. Smash that like button and share this stream anywhere and everywhere. And I love you guys. And we will go with that for right now. My Stationeers. And once I get monetized and I get everything situated and I can put some super chats in here, I will start doing like members, and y'all will be a part of Stationeers or whatever. We'll put a poll up and we'll see what everyone votes on. But yeah, I hope to see you all tomorrow again, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Fingers crossed my voice is better. Love you guys. You all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace. Is that confusing? Are you really going to see me? You're going to see me tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time.